Hi everybody, welcome to Art with Miss Samenus, and today we are going to be working with texture. So texture is how something feels. We also have been talking about shape, and I brought with me some organic shapes. These are my leaves that we are going to work with. And if you notice with a leaf, one side is a little bit smoother than the other side. This is the bumpy side. This is what we are looking to have. So I have flipped my leaves over. Got quite a few here. I had some friends help me get these leaves just a bit ago, and we are going to make some type of a forest with these. So when you're doing a rubbing, what you do, I've got a piece of paper. This is just a 9 by 12, I believe. I'm going to put a leaf underneath, and I have to really think about where I want it. I'm going to put that one there. And then I have some crayons, and I'm thinking about fall. And this would be a good color for fall. So as I do the rubbing, you can see, magically, there is my leaf. I want to get the whole bottom of it too. Get the little edges. Wow, beautiful texture. Let's try another one. I'm gonna do him, and I want to space it just right. I want it to look like a forest, so we're working on our horizon line. I'm gonna do a little green here. And as you rub, all those textures on the leaf come out. And it is a leaf, which we said is organic shape. There's another one. But we're going to make this look like a forest when we're done. Here's a little leaf. I kind of want it right in between there and there. I think I'll do a little orange. Oh, yeah. Little tiny leaf. Got 2 left. And for you guys, you'll probably just be using the same leaf that I get from home. And we'll do it again and again. I think I'll do another green. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Sometimes it's a little harder to find. As long as I'm going over that. And these are some different crayons. I don't know if they were, somebody made them, like they melted them. And then I have one more. And I think with this one, I'm going to do orange. Done. Oh, so pretty. Beautiful, organic. And you didn't have to draw them. You did rubbings. Okay, beautiful. Now, the thing about crayons, so crayons are made out of wax. And with wax or oil, they don't like each other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a wash. I brought some water with me, and I brought some paint. Now with my watercolors, I want to do a wash. So when you think about a wash, when you wash your hands, do you use a little bit of water or do you use a lot of water? You should use a lot of water. So with a wash of color, when we get our color going here, we want to use more water than paint. So I want blue for my sky. And I'm gonna put it in there, and I'm just going to keep adding water to it. What's going to happen when I go over my leaves with that blue? Is it going to cover them up? Oil and water are not friends. Watch what happens with mine. You can still see. I'm going to get a little more. You can still see those beautiful leaves. I've got my sky all the way up. And I think I'll do a little ground too. Maybe I'll do a little, like a brown. And that's watery. You want it to be a wash. You want it to be watery. Oh, I don't want to lose I have a little bit of a line there that I don't want to see. More water. And you're free to use whatever color you want. I'm doing sky. You can make it purple. You could make it, let's stay away from blacks though, because sometimes I think when kids start using the black, it's like overkill. And then the whole thing is, you can't see anything anymore. Okay, so then I think I'm gonna do a little bit of brown. And it's a wash again. So I'm gonna, and that's for the ground. Because usually in fall, when our leaves are changing, the ground is getting a little darker too, a little less green, more brown, because everything is kind of dying. A little bit more. And that is a wash of brown, and a wash, there we go, wash of blue, and we are finished. So this was Crayon Resist, and as this dries, your leaves are going to pop up a little more. And I think I would be okay if you went in and added a little bit more color to these. Like if I do a little wash on top of the red. When you add water to the red, it's going to be pink. Because your crayon's still going to show. Yeah, I kind of like that. Now we're kind of working wet on wet. I'm going to do a little green, maybe. And I'm making little puddles down here. It's just a little easier. We'll clean that out when we're all finished. This is a quick process. I do want you to take your time, because remember, we are still thinking about our craftsmanship. I'm going to do a little orange too. You can see every time I clean my brush off, each time I go in. That's pretty. And I got a little green in that one. That's fine. And this now needs to go onto the drying rack. So thank you so much for working with me and working with Wax Resist. And I hope you have a lovely day. Okay, see you later.